Hello. Welcome to one of the most beautiful, insightful, intelligent. I would go as far as to say one of the most intellectual. We're going to turn the volume down on this. One of the most intellectual podcasts in the known world. I am your host, Dan Donahue. We're here in my beautiful kitchen. We got some lighting, and I thought, why pass up the opportunity to use some nice lighting and go over some of the questions that people have. I've been having a pretty good my holiday season is going as every holiday season should go. I finished all my obligatory talking to my family early, very early. And now we're just coasting. We're doing that beautiful wake up and coast kind of mindset. And that's where we are. It's good to see you folks. If you have any questions, please throw them in the chat. We're going to have a nice interactive conversation. Unless you don't. And listen to me. You don't have to. You're not obliged to ask a question to put anything in the chat. I do appreciate it because it helps this live grow. Yeah, I think not enough and the whole quiet quitting thing is very dumb and it's buzzwordy and that's stupid, but I think there is something to be said about just going on fucking cruise control and how nice it feels. The moment you're at a job, right? A shitty you don't like it, but the moment that you find a way to cruise through a job. Now, I've told this story before, but it's one of my favorite stories. It's something I'm very proud of. People will sometimes comment and they'll say you shouldn't be proud of this story that I'm about to tell. They'll say because it doesn't show good work ethic. I'm proud of this because I worked at a very fraudulent, horrible call center, and we did fake surveys to people to get information for companies for fake market research. Essentially, is what we did. And I found that what they did was they held us accountable by seeing how many hours we spent on the phone. And I learned that if you called a redialing loop number, which means like any number with a message, so it's like for this press one, for this press two, and call that. And if you do, it'll go on like a cycled loop. Once it goes to zeros, it'll go back to one. I would put the phone down and I would just do something else all day. I'd watch a movie. I'd go in the stairwell. I'd have a good time. That's what you should be doing with a job. Okay. If you're doing anything else, you're being gamed by the system. You're getting beat. Your job is beating you. You know how embarrassing that is to get beat by your job? Fight fire with fire. The job's job, here's what a job's job is, to work you as hard as possible. Here's what your job is, to work as little as possible. It's a beautiful dance that we're involved in, right? It's a beautiful tango of souls, okay? Um Company played stupid games and won stupid prizes. And now the person who just commented that, I believe, it won't let me click on your profile, but I believe your picture is you with holding a gun, which is really nice. And I really appreciate that. I hope one day to whittle my following on YouTube down exclusively to people with profile pictures where they are holding firearms. Someday, I'm not quite there yet. I've been kind of slacking, right? Holiday season. I've been kind of slacking on getting it's you dancing with your husband at your wedding. That is so funny that I misunderstood that. That is maybe one of the more funny misunderstandings I've possibly been involved in. But you see how I could say that, right? I mean, I'm seeing a very small version of where your hand is out like this. So it could certainly be one or the other. Um, but yeah, I'll be honest with you. Been feeling a little bit stuck in the mud, right? I think everybody feels that sometimes. I think everybody feels slow, feels bogged down, uncreative. I haven't written a joke in like a week, which is literally my only job. My only job is to write a joke from time to time, and I have not even done that. And that's sad, sad, sad state of life. And I feel bad about it too, because it's also my only obligation. Like, the only thing I have to do is to continue to make jokes and videos, and then we're coasting. We're good. But I haven't been able to do that lately. So maybe we'll figure it out through this. Maybe this live chat will even me out. Sarah, do you give an Irish goodbye or do you give a goodbye to every single person? Oh, Sarah Shepherd. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Good to see you again. It's a great question. I go back and forth. I definitely never. Okay, Christmas family party. I have to say goodbye to everybody just because I'm gonna have to see some of them at the funeral, and some of them get mad. Oh, Dan didn't say goodbye, and now we're Aunt Greta is in a casket, and we're all mad at him. Blah, 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 right? But no, I'm a big Irish goodbye guy, and I honestly, here's what you need to do when you Irish goodbye. This is what people get wrong. When you Irish goodbye, and I know this kind of breaks the rules of it, and I know that people are going to be upset at me when I say this. When you Irish goodbye, you need to at least text one person. Okay, you need to text one close friend. Hey, I'm leaving. That's it. Because the issue with an Irish goodbye is at one point, someone may send a search party looking for you. That has happened to a friend of mine. Truly, very funny. But yeah, a friend of mine just left a party, didn't didn't want to let anyone know, decided to Irish goodbye. And it turns out he got the old Irish hello, which is when an Irish police officer uh, knocks on the door of his house because a search party was called to look for him. You know what? That might be the joke right there. Irish goodbye, Irish hello. I'm going to write that down. We might have already done it, guys. Very nice. I'm legitimately Irish, but also from the Midwest. So I get caught at the door for 20 minutes with my hand on the door. That's tough. We're in the Midwest. Where are we talking here? What also, you know what? I hope you guys can still see me while I pull up another tab. Can we am I still in view? We're going to look up what constitutes the Midwest. The Midwest is okay, we got North Dakota, South Dakota. Oh, you know what? There's different states are considered parts of the Midwest. Colorado. These people are saying Colorado is part of the Midwest. You're out of your fucking mind. Um Illinois, definitely Midwest. Indiana, Michigan, Ohio. Um Iowa. All right, that makes sense. Sorry, had to check that real quick. But that's a great question. Northern Illinois. Yeah, you were absolutely in the Midwest. Colorado. Yeah, these people. You know what they do? This is an LA thing, and it's disgusting. People in LA will literally be like, "Oh, Alabama. I guess you're from the Midwest," because they don't know anything because they've never had to. Because California is so big, they're just like, yeah, "This is just the United States." That's disgusting. That's disgusting that anyone would consider uh Colorado a Midwest state. It's on the map that I'm looking at. It's saying some people consider Colorado a Midwest state. Iowa is that's the Midwest to me. I was in Des Moines and I walked around Des Moines a little bit and I was like, "Oh yeah, we're here, baby. This is it." Creative burnout is real sometimes. You need to give your you need to give yourself a refresh. I work a basic laboring job, but taking a week off every 6 months is important so I don't lose my mind. What's your basic laboring job if you're still with us? D845. You have a basic labor name. That sounds like a tool of some sort. That's very nice. The only unfortunate thing about doing these lives, which I do really enjoy, I can't click on your names and go to your profiles. I want to learn. I would love to learn as we go here, but alas, I'll find a way. I'll find a way to figure that out. Um, but yeah, I guess creative burnout could be considered what I'm going through, but I don't know. I don't like to use big fancy words like that. That hurt my brain. No, that's fine. You don't need to have content. Content is completely unnecessary unless you want to, unless it's fun. That way, if you want to, put it out there. That's what I say. Have there the the pressure to fucking have constant content is one of the most nightmarish, hellish things that we have done in society. And it's a big problem. And I make videos because I like to, and even I found myself getting into this fucking horrible habit of like, well, you have to put out a video every single day, and then they were dog shit because I didn't like them. I wasn't saying funny things in them because I was just doing a video to do it. It's a difficult in the middle thing. My real name is recognizable and unique, so I don't have it public. I understand. I basically work in production for the flu shot. It's also hard to pronounce, so I've been grilled so many times overnight. Damn, I want to know what your name is so bad now, but I will be respectful to your privacy, obviously. Um, damn, make production for the flu shot. That blows. That seems fucking tedious. That seems like there's a lot of regulations that have to go with that. Why can't we go back in the day where you could go to your local mom and pop shop and they used to make the flu shots out the back with a chicken, two chainsaws, and an industrial sort of auger lab. Oh yeah, I swear on this. That's listen, I if you don't enjoy swearing, I totally understand and respect that. But I'm gonna swear sometimes. Is that why you want to escape the city? Because there's too much swearing there? Hey, sorry about that. I'm sorry an adult using profanity has broken your heart. But hey, that's what you get. Back in the day, someone vaguely ill would sneeze into your open mouth. I do remember that, and I remember. I'll be honest, not to. I do feel like I did have a distinctive like we. Whenever someone went out and they were sick, I was always kind of like, what? What are you? Why are you doing this? Why? Why are you out right now? You have the biggest opportunity of any human being possible to not do anything. That's amazing. Yeah, you don't want to miss out on life. Listen, I understand that, but you want other people to also have to miss out on their lives? I don't know. It's just a little strange to me. You know what I mean? It's a little bit odd. Well, anyway, I just wanted to check in real quick with you folks. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. I'm gonna hit up another social media platform real quick, but thank you all for joining. I appreciate it.